Of B92.7 FM Sports.
American Legion Baseball is on the air. Today from John Randall Field, it's the annual Wahpeton Post 20 Baseball Tournament. Today's game is brought to you by Bell Bank, LaMoure & Sons, Cargill, Carlson Valley Insurance, Chahinkapazoo, Hike Camp Construction, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, Schmitty's Plumbing and Heating, Smith Motors, Valley Beach Service and Manufacturing, Action Realty, Buyer Insurance Agency, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Vision Ford. Now, here's KBMW's Andrew Zimmel.
Good morning, and welcome to some baseball as the Wahpeton Post 20 annual tournament getting ready to get underway here in about 15 minutes. We'll have a national anthem and starting lineups for you here in about 10 minutes, but I want to welcome you on B92.7. We also are on KDDR, the Tornado in Oaks for the LaMoure fans at home. And then, of course, online at KBMW News Live on YouTube. KBMW News Live, Live. You can watch all your favorite teams wherever you are. Yeah, good setup, honestly. So, Wahpeton, they're coming into this tournament. After winning their first games of the season against the Fargo Post 400 Comets. LaMoure, this is their first game of the season. Last week, they played in the Class B state tournament, coming in second to Thompson. So a lot of these guys, they had a week off. They decided to get their bodies ready for baseball, and now they're ready to come back on the field and get this summer season on the way. Well, Wahpeton in a beautiful day, early morning, 67 degrees. Partly cloudy skies as the wind continues to breeze in. And I was talking to a couple of the fans at home saying, hey, I'm really glad that yesterday's games didn't get rained out. I was concerned that we were going to have some sort of issue when it came to weather, especially when you consider the way that North Dakota weather is, where it just changes in a heartbeat. Right now, beautiful 67-degree weather. Your dimensions at John Randall Field: 324 to left field, 307 to right field, about 400 to dead center field. And we've seen a couple of players this summer season already hit balls deep into that corner, the right center field corner, where there's kind of an angle where the two walls meet. If a ball goes into that alleyway and you have a, slow-footed right fielder, you have a really good shot here. So the power alleys are clearly in that right field area. We'll take a quick break and come back with starting lineups, a little bit more of your post game right here on B92.7, KDDR, the Tornado, and, of course, on KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Curb Appeal isn't just for houses that are for sale. It feels nice to pull up to a good-looking house, whether you're just getting home from work, returning from a Little League game, and just going about the business of life. Give your home the once-over. And if it's time to repaint, come on down to LaMoure Hardware and pick up Valspar Medallion exterior paint with Colorfinity for one-coat color that lasts. It's a durable paint plus primer formula that's affordable and provides great coverage. Stop by LaMoure Hardware and we'll help you select a perfect medallion color for your home style.
The staff at the LaMoure Drugstore wish good luck to the Lobos in this tournament. When someone on your home team is sick, the LaMoure Drugstore is there to help with prescription and over-the-counter medicines and expert advice. And a reminder to take care for the upcoming summer ouchies. Stock up on sunscreen, bug bite lotions, Band-Aids, and other first aid items. At the store where customers come first, the LaMoure Drugstore in the Bank North Mall.
The coaches and teams of LaMoure Youth Baseball send this good luck message to the Lobo High School baseball team. Now is your time to put your years of hard work and practice to work. No matter the outcome of the next few games, your commitment to the team and the character you have shown throughout the season make us all proud to be your fans. From your coaches, fans, and teammates of LaMoure Youth Baseball, proud to be giving back to the community through gaming funds.
Are you aware that 1/3 of drinking and driving related deaths in North Dakota involve minors? Did you know that alcohol related traffic crashes are a major cause of death among young people? Parents, talk to your kids. Talking about the dangers of substance use and showing disapproval of such behavior are key factors in preventing drug and alcohol use. Always remember to play your best game and always stay above the influence. From your friends at LaMoure County Public Health.
What happened at the last city council meeting? What did the county decide on that road project? And who scored the most points in the game? For answers to all the local questions you have, make sure you're receiving your local weekly newspaper. The LaMoure Chronicle, Litchfield Bulletin, or Call Messenger has all the features you want and the local news you need. They also offer a full-service print shop. Almost anything that goes on paper, they can print it. Call LaMoure Printing at 883-5393. That's 883-5393. At Titan Machinery, they are proud to serve the farmers who feed our world. Their commitment to helping customers succeed with innovative products, expert support, and a commitment to growth is rock solid. Whether in the field, shop, or office, Titan team members bring the helping hand of a neighbor and the knowledge of a global leader to every situation. During challenging times, you can rely on your local Titan Machinery team to have your back. Good luck to the post-19 players from Titan Machinery, your Case IH dealer in LaMoure.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you from John Randall Field as we get ready to get this one underway, the Wahpeton Post 20 tournament. Don't forget that we have games for you the rest of the afternoon and into tomorrow as well, covering all of your Wahpeton and LaMoure baseball needs essentially right here on B92.7 and, of course, on KDDR The Tornadoes. Well, the game following up this one, 12:30 East Grand Forks and LaMoure, and then at 3 p.m. Wahpeton and East Grand Forks they play. So Grand Forks, they end up having to play two games back-to-back. Not ideal for you. Then tomorrow, LaMoure and Fergus Falls at 12:30, Detroit Lakes and LaMoure at 3 p.m., and then Wahpeton and Detroit Lakes at 5:30. Let's go through your starting lineups brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. Well, leading off and in center field is Tate Mart. Playing second base is Connor Johnson batting second. Corbin Portis at shortstop batting third. Landon Pyle, the pitcher this morning. Anthony Hansen, the third baseman, batting fifth. Garrett Hadel, the catcher, batting sixth. Carlton Ness, the first baseman, batting seventh. Blake Isaacson in right field batting eighth. And Max Musland in left field batting ninth. For Post 20 in the field, Caden Kappas will be your starting pitcher on the hill. Behind the plate, Jackson Fleeflet. At first base, Josiah Hoffman. Second base, Jack Rittenhauer. Third base, Riley Timian. At shortstop is going to be Caden Hawker, and we've liked what we've seen out of him when it comes to glove work. He's been able to play the outfield, then middle infield as well. He's even played a little third base in his time in Wahpeton. Hawker at shortstop. In left field, Gavin Schroeder. Center field, the super senior Tori Ulick, and in right field is Jaden King. We'll take a quick break for the national anthem and your PA announcers lineups as we get ready to get this first game of the day underway in the Wahpeton Post 20 tournament on B92.7 FM, KDDR The Tornado in LaMoure, and of course KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
Belmore & Sons in Wahpeton provides their customers with sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic plumbing. Belmore & Sons are licensed, bonded, and certified. Give them a call at 642-8689 or 640-7662. Belmore & Sons, serving the area in sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic pumping. Give them a call at 642-8689.
Join a winning team at Cargill Wahpeton. Starting pay of $24.90 an hour plus $3,000 sign-on bonus. Cargill Wahpeton now hiring for operations technicians. Comprehensive benefits package and immediate PTO accrual. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. Cargill is an equal opportunity employer. If you'd like to advertise a job opening on the KBMW Radio Employment Connection, reserve a spot by contacting us at 701-642-8747 or email studio@kbmwnews.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Summer of 2023 is here, and it is the best time to do the zoo. At Jankaba Zoo, they have all kinds of mammals, such as silly spider monkeys, otters, tigers, and bears. Stop down and see the cheetahs, Chica and Naya, the bobcat family, Jack and Clover. Jankaba Zoo is bigger and better than ever. Stop down and see what makes Jankaba Zoo one of the best zoos in the country. Jankaba Zoo opens 7 days a week, 10 till 7.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff at Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the field to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, community, and businesses. Thank you all for supporting the local farmers and our communities. Your sugar by nature, Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wahpeton. Welcome back to Wahpeton. John Randall Field as we get ready to start this game one of our triple header on B92.7, KDDR The Tornado in Oaks, and then, of course, on KBMW News Live on YouTube. Make sure that you go over there to KBMW News Live, hit subscribe, and the little bell so you never miss another game. Well, Caden Kappas, the starting pitcher for Wahpeton Post 20, a right-hander. We've seen him in relief situations, but I feel he's most comfortable starting games for this team. The next game on the schedule, Jaden King will be throwing, talking to head coach Chris Kappas for Wahpeton Post 20. Post 20 guys, red jerseys, blue stripe across the front along with a white stripe, very patriotic. For LaMoure, white jerseys, green numbers, gold outline. Infield for Wahpeton, going to be Josiah Hoffman at first, Jack Rittenauer at second, Caden Hockert at short, and Riley Timian, the third baseman, from first to third. And then in the outfield, Gavin Schroeder, Tor Ulick, and Jaden King. Tate Mart, the starting center fielder, going to be the leadoff man for LaMoure. The high knee kick from Kappas as he gets done with the final warm-ups. We'll see if we can get this one started right at 10 o'clock for you, 9:58, as they walk to the batter's box. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher as Mart steps in, getting ready to get this one underway. So Mart, stocky center fielder, out of the windup as Kappas looks in, and we get this one underway. First pitch at 9:59, high fly ball into the outfield as Jack Rittenauer goes back on it, catches it short behind the second base position. So one pitch, one out for Kappas, and you got to love to see that if you're the starting or the starting pitcher as well as the head coach. And funny enough, sometimes those familiar bonds, right? Chris Kappas, the head coach of Post 20, his son Caden on the hill for his squad. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher as Johnson steps in. The delivery from Kappas inside and low for a ball. 1-0 count. One down, nobody on to the top of the first. As LaMoure in the batter's box. Johnson takes another pitch off the front of the shoulder this time. So a high inside fastball puts Johnson on first base. Porta steps in, right-handed batter, the shortstop for LaMoure. Potts steps in, large shortstop. Don't see a lot of girthy size. I would say, about 6'1", 6'2". Cap is out of the stretch. Runner takes the lead at first base. Hoffman holding him on. The knee kick, the delivery. Swing and a miss under the high pitch. 0-1 count. You're listening to B92.7, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube, as well as KDDR The Tornado in Oaks. Potts steps back in. Kappas working on the first base side of the rubber. Fleetfoot sets up on the outside corner. The delivery. Breaking ball, another hard hit ball, high into the air. Ulick takes a couple steps back and makes the over-the-shoulder grab. 2 down. Tori Ulick, he was fading back on that one. I think some fans were making sure that he had his Wheaties and cup of coffee this morning. Don't want to get caught sleeping in the outfield. Makes the grab. 2 down, 1 on as Pyle steps in. The opposing pitcher, so pitcher on pitcher duel now. Peel as well, very tall. Kappas looks in out of the stretch. Pickoff move. Throw over, not in time. Hoffman lays a tag on high. 2 down, 1 on for LaMoure in the top of the first. Peel steps back in, wiggles about on his shoulder. This LaMoure team, they came in second at the Class B state tournament last weekend. Another pickoff move. This one, that was close. As Johnson was able to get underneath the tag at first base. Good quick move by Kappas, and Johnson, if he took about another half step at first base, probably doesn't get back in time. From the stretch, the high knee kick, the delivery, down the middle of the plate for a strike. 0-1 count, 2 down. As Peel steps back in. Cap throws, hard ball, back into the net. Count stays 0-2. On deck is Anthony Hansen, the third baseman. Kappas looks in, working on the first base side of the rubber. The recently graduated member of the Wahpeton Husky baseball team had a stellar career for Wahpeton. The pitch on the outside corner bounces as Fleetfoot looks the runner back to first base. Johnson didn't want to have any part of Fleetfoot's arm. He's already got a couple guys on the base pass this summer already. Kappas looks in. Comes set in the stretch. Runner takes his lead at first base. Hoffman holding him on. The delivery. Ball in the outside corner, gets him looking. The first K of the afternoon or the morning for Caden Kappas. So after 1.5 inning of play, LaMoure 0, Wahpeton 0, 1 runner left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the first on B92.7, KDDR The Tornado in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
As much as we all love to win, it's important to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is one of the most important aspects of any sport. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a game, think of how history will remember you. Good sports show you how to play the game. This message brought to you by Schmitty's Plumbing, Heating, and Sheet Metal Incorporated, your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service in Wahpeton. Call them at 642-6574.
I know everyone is ready for summer, but is your car? Bring your car in for a pit stop at Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get a multi-point inspection done for those long summer rides. Oil change, new tires, brake pad, and rotor installations are all something to look into, so you can spend more time at the lake rather than stuck on the side of the road. Plus, you can get 10% off on all AC labor. Located at 101 North 11th Street in Wahpeton or online at smithmotors.com. That's smithmotors.com.
B92.7 is KBMW FM Breckenridge Wahpeton, powered by Vision Ford. DriveWithVision.com.
Welcome back. Andrew Zoom on the call with you on B92.7, KDDR The Tornado in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube. Make sure you go to YouTube, hit subscribe and the little bell so you never miss another game. Got a lot of good feedback on our YouTube stream, so if you want to leave a comment, those are available for you as well. As Peel is going to be on the hill for LaMoure. This is his first start of the summer as LaMoure plays their first game of the summer, coming off of a stellar high school season. Up to bat this inning for Post 20, Kappas, Schroeder, Fleeflet, the 1-2-3. Caden Kappas and Gavin Schroeder combined this high school season for around a 400 batting average. Very impressive for your first two guys in the order. Beal out of the windup. The delivery on the outside corner catches it. 0-1 count as Cap wanted to watch a pitch go by. A good idea for your leadoff man. And honestly, that's kind of a ideal spot for the leadoff, the delivery. Another swing by Kappas, 0-2 count. But when you went from your leadoff man, you want to be able to see as many pitches as possible. And for Kappas, you might get into an 0-1 count. And the 0-2 now, the pitch away from the right-handed hitter, 1-2. So you have to have the trust that he's not going to get himself into a tight situation, that even he can get out of an 0-1 count or an 0-2 count. The 1-2 count to Cap. High knee kick from Peel. The delivery inside. Breaking ball misses low. 2-2 count. Want to thank our incredible producer, Big Mike Mannock, hanging out with us in the press box today. High fly ball on the first base side. Going to go out of play into the residential neighborhood behind John Randall Field. And honestly, it still surprises me that we have the road behind John Randall open during games. You wonder that if they could kind of branch that off. Make sure cars don't get hit as they pass by. Not a good way to start your Saturday morning. The delivery, breaking ball, catches Kappas looking. So one strikeout for Peel this morning as Gavin Schroeder steps in. Nobody on, one down in the bottom of the first, 0-0 ball game. Schroeder, the right-handed batter. Nice breaking ball by Peel, the right-handed pitcher, able to cut away from Cap. The high knee kick out of the windup, the delivery. Another high fly ball. This one's going to go foul down the first base line from Schroeder. 0-1 count, one down, nobody on. Breeze still coming from about northwest. Left-handed hitter. We mentioned that pull and that power alley at John Randall. The delivery, breaking ball misses away. Catcher can't stay on top of it. The 1-1 count. Somebody's going to go back and pick that up. It's going to be the ball boy for Wahpeton, chasing that one down. Peel comes back on the hill, working from the first base side of the rubber. The high knee kick from the righty. The delivery swung on, and this one's chopped foul down the third base line. 1-2 count. One down, nobody on for Gavin Schroeder, the left fielder for Post 20. Played a lot of center field during the high school ball season. Very good defensively. The delivery from Peel. Swinging and a miss, so back-to-back Ks for Landon Peel as Jackson Fleeflet steps in. Schroeder might have got caught there by the changeup. And here comes the hot hitter, Jackson Fleeflet. One of the better hitters in the state of North Dakota, was all EDC during the high school ball season. Was surprised not to see him on the all-state team as well. Wahpeton only had one player. That was Caden Kappas, who made that squad. The high knee kick, the delivery. Another breaking ball, inside and low. 0-1 count. And the breaking ball working really good for Peel today. The delivery from the righty. Ball in the outside corner, misses low. 1-1 count. Landon Peel wheeling and dealing. 2 Ks already this afternoon. The delivery. Fleeflet watches one go by. Barely missed the top of that strike zone. Good eye for Fleeflet. 2-1 count. Peel already back on the hill. The pitch away. Home plate umpire says, did he go? He did not. Count goes 3-1. Wahpeton still looking for their first base runner. On deck, Jaden King, the right fielder. The delivery. Ball misses inside, and Fleeflet's going to take his base. So the first base runner for Wahpeton in the bottom of the first. Jaden King coming to the plate. Riley Timian on deck. And we're going to get a pinch runner for Jackson Fleeflet. Brewer going to be running for Fleeflet. We've seen Brewer run the base pass pretty well this season already. He hasn't made any mistakes. But what's funny, though, is that normally you might have a Pudge Rodriguez type behind the plate, somebody not the fleetest of foot, but Jackson Fleetfoot is. He has some wheels, so to see him come off the base pass with 2 down, you don't always love to see it. The high fly ball into right field on the swing by King. That's going. Gone! Jaden King, we talked about it. We said the breeze was going to help somebody. Jaden King, a two-run home run for King to crack this one open. Well, Wahpeton takes a 2-0 lead, and that ball coming off the bat from King just caught that jet stream and took off. Didn't have to check any bags on that one. So Fleetfoot comes in, and King gets a 2 RBI homer. And Wahpeton leads 2-0 in the bottom of the first. And Peel was doing so good. 2 Ks to start this inning. The high knee kick from Peel. The delivery to Timian. Inside corner misses. 1-0 count. We struck out the first 2 batters and then just gave one up to King on that outside corner of the plate. Chopper back up the middle. Shortstop fields it. Goes one with it in time. So a 6-3 putout ends the first inning, but not before Wahpeton puts 2 on the board. 2-0 lead going to the top of the second. You're listening to B92.7, KDDR in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
LaMoure & Sons in Wahpeton provides their customers with sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic plumbing. LaMoure & Sons are licensed, bonded, and certified. Give them a call at 642-8689 or 640-7662. LaMoure & Sons, serving the area in sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic pumping. Give them a call at 642-8689.
Welcome back, top of the second. Cade Kappas on the hill. Up to bat, Anthony Hansen, the third baseman, as we get this second inning underway. The delivery, hard hit ball, first base side. King coming on it and lets it fall in front of him for a base knock by Hansen. So the first hit for LaMoure, and they're coming back with a little bit of energy, trailing 2-0 after a 2-run home run by Jaden King. We're talking to our producer, Big Mike, and that ball off the bat, I was wondering if it was going to go or not. Mike says that it was going no matter what. 307 to right field. So a shorter right field porch, and that ball took off the bat from King hard. Garrett Al at the bat. The delivery from Cap, swinging and a miss. 0-1 count to the catcher. Hansen takes his lead at first base. Hable steps in. The delivery from Kappas. Low and away for a strike. 0-2 count. Colton Ness, the first baseman on deck, the number 7 hitter in this LaMoure order. As he steps back to the plate. Kappas working on the first base side out of the stretch. Comes set, runner on first. Pickoff move and gets away from Hoffman. Almost bounced over the fence. Runner's going to take second easy. So the pickoff move just bounced in front of Hoffman's glove, and runner in scoring position for LaMoure, trailing 2-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. As the slugging backstop steps back in. 0-2 count, nobody down. 1 on for LaMoure. Hocker going to hold the runner on second. Kappas comes set on the hill. The shortstop breaks to the bag, comes back to position. The delivery, breaking ball misses away. 1-2 count. Kappas engages back on the rubber, looks in. Fleetfoot giving the signs. Hansen takes his lead at second base. Conservative leave as the shortstop holding him on tight. Another pickoff move, and Hockert able to glove it, get it back to his pitcher. Wahpeton playing very aggressive when it comes to trying to keep the runners from playing aggressive, trying to get runners who might be thinking about taking a base on him. Wahpeton leads 2-0 in the top of the second. Hanson takes another step at second base. The delivery. Hard swing and a miss from the catcher. So he goes down cutting. Second K of the afternoon for campus. Colton Ness steps to the box. Isaacson, the right fielder, on deck. Ness, no batting gloves, wiggles the bat on his shoulder. The pitch, down the middle of the plate, first strike, 0-1 count. That was a hard fastball down the pipe, and those are the balls you want to swing at because they are are closest to those batting cage balls that you see. Capps looks back, comes set the delivery, high fly ball. As Fleetfoot goes back on it in foul territory and makes the grab. Runner tags up at second, goes back. So a foul ball, fly ball to the catcher brings up Isaacson. 2 down, top of the second. Wahpeton leads 2-0. Max Muslin on deck. We saw Fleetfoot in the IO drop his IO pop ball. Was able to get that one on the foul ball. Cabas working on the first base side of the rubber. Comes set out of the stretch. The pitch high and inside. Ball 1. Isaacson, the right fielder, steps back in. LaMoure trails 2-0 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Comes set. The pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 count. 2 down, 1 on. Top of the second, 2-0 lead. Isaacson steps back in. Runner takes his lead at second base. Hockert holding the runner on. Cabs looks back, comes set. The delivery. Fly ball goes over the crow's nest at John Randall. Count goes 1-2 on the foul ball. Smattering of fans from Wahpeton and LaMoure in the stands this morning. Nice day to watch some baseball. Breaking ball, hard hit ball back up the middle. Rittenhauer able to field it cleanly at second, goes 1. And Hoffman able to make the scoop and put out. 4-3 put out ends the top of the second. 1 runner left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the second. Wahpeton leads 2-0 on B92.7 FM, KDDR, the Tornado in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Curb Appeal isn't just for houses that are for sale. It feels nice to pull up to a good-looking house, whether you're just getting home from work, returning from a Little League game, and just going about the business of life. Give your home the once-over. And if it's time to repaint, come on down to LaMoure Hardware and pick up Valspar Medallion exterior paint with Colorfinity for one-coat color that lasts. It's a durable paint plus primer formula that's affordable and provides great coverage. Stop by LaMoure Hardware and we'll help you select a perfect medallion color for your home style.
The staff at the LaMoure Drugstore wish good luck to the Lobos in this tournament. When someone on your home team is sick, the LaMoure Drugstore is there to help with prescription and over-the-counter medicines and expert advice. And a reminder to take care for the upcoming summer ouchies. Stock up on sunscreen, bug bite lotions, Band-Aids, and other first aid items. At the store where customers come first, the LaMoure Drugstore in the Bank North Mall.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you. It's going to be the 6, 7, 8 hitters for Post 20. As Caden Hockert steps in, Wahpeton leads 2-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Peel, the right-handed pitcher. First pitch inside corner. Barely misses the high Cubby strike. 1-0 count. Nobody out, nobody on. The delivery from Peel. Swinging a hit past the third baseman, so Hockert gets on. First base hit of the second inning. First base runner, I should say, in the top or the bottom of the second. Torrey Ulick steps in. And Peel gave up a 2-run homer in the top of the first. Left-handed batter steps in the box. Breeze still coming from that northwest, unfurling the flags at John Randall Field. Vaderstad Stadium. Ulick open stance, left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher, shows bunt, able to get it down the third base line. Catcher picks it up on foul territory, so 0-1 count. Good throw over by the catcher. Popped up quick, got it over. And Tori Ulick, the super senior, coming back, trying to help his team win the state tournament. We're runners-up last year. Or one of the runners-up last year. Won the entire thing in 2021, so they're trying to get back to the top. Hocker takes his lead at first. Third base, playing the infield grass. Shows bunt again. This time, goes foul again down the third base line. Ulick trying to shake off the rust of the bat. 0-2 count. So we're going to be swinging away here. On deck, first baseman Josiah Hoffman. In the hole, Jack Rittenhauer. So Hocker takes his lead again at first base. First baseman holding him on. Peel out of the stretch, working on the first base side. Other rubber comes set, the right-handed pitcher. The delivery, breaking ball, high and away. 1-2 count. And it's curious every time you have a new umpire behind the plate trying to figure out what the call will be. Pickoff move by Peel, not in time as Hocker gets underneath it. Count 1-2, nobody out, one on. Ulick swings, able to foul the ball off. Count stays 1-2. As the umpire comes out to hand the ball off to the pitcher. Don't see that all the time, the umpire making that long walk. Part of the reason could be because it's still in the 70s. Imagine when it gets to 90 degrees, you're not wanting to move around a whole lot in the black umpire attire. 1-2. Breaking ball. Ooh, had a lot of break, just not enough to get across the plate. As a left-handed hitter, you're getting to see a lot more of that ball as it breaks towards you. The 2-2 pitch. The delivery, another breaking ball, 3-2 count. One runner on, nobody out. Bottom of the second, 2-0 lead for post 20. Ulick steps back in, able to load the count up. The pitch, fastball, chopper to the second baseman. Fields it cleanly, goes 2-1. Not in time. So Ulick gets on the fielder's choice, one down. First baseman Josiah Hoffman steps in. Hoffman has a little bit of pop to his bat as well, but when that Peel's already thrown that breaking ball to a couple of the hitters in front of you in the order, you know what it looks like coming out of his hand. So on a right-handed hitter, it's going to break away from you. What you want to do is stay in the batter's box and try to turn on it. The pitch, hard hit ball. Shortstop is already back. One and lost it on the transition, so back-to-back fielder's choice. Two down, Rittenhauer coming to the plate. Bottom of the second, 2-0 lead for post 20 in the first game of this Wahpeton post 20 tournament. Beautiful Saturday morning at Vaterstad Stadium at John Randall Field. Rittenhauer steps in, right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Hoffman takes his lead, the pitch. Swinging and a miss by Rittenhauer on the inside fastball, 0-1 count. On deck, Caden Kappas struck out looking his last time at the plate in the first inning. Second baseman steps back in. Catcher sets up inside. The pitch goes off the shoulder blade of Jack Rittenhauer. So 2 runners on for Kappas. And that's what happens with that right-handed curveball that doesn't want to break, right? Catch some guys. You wonder, as Schroeder. No, there was another one was an inside pitch. Catcher takes his lead. The delivery to Kappas. Swinging and a miss. 0-1 count. On deck, Gavin Schroeder. 2 on, 2 down. Bottom of the second, 2-0 lead for post 20. Breeze still coming in, northwest. Ball goes behind Kappas. Breaking ball didn't break as Hoffman and Rittenhauer take their bases. Hoffman at third, Rittenhauer at second, so 2 runners in scoring position for the leadoff man. And this is the situation that Kappas really likes to be in. You can trust him to lay down a timely bunt, but I do think that he likes to swing away and really slap hit. The 1-1 count. Peel out of the windup. The high knee kick from the right-hander. The delivery. A little bit of movement on that fastball. 1-2 as it broke away at bottom plate. And I always admire pitchers who trust their off-speed pitches enough to throw it in the 1-1 count with runners on base. The delivery. Swinging and a miss by Kappas as he chases it. And Kappas goes down cutting. So Wahpeton leaves 2 runners on base. We'll be back with the top of the third in a moment. 2-0 lead for Post 20 on B92.7, KDDR, the Tornado in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Join a winning team at Cargill Wahpeton. Starting pay of $24.90 an hour plus $3,000 sign-on bonus. Cargill Wahpeton now hiring for operations technicians. Comprehensive benefits package and immediate PTO accrual. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. Cargill is an equal opportunity employer. If you'd like to advertise a job opening on the KBMW Radio Employment Connection, reserve a spot by contacting us at 701-642-8747 or email studio@kbmwnews.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back. Top of the third as Max Muslin, the left fielder, steps in. The number 9 hitter in the order, so it's going to be 9-1-2, not the area code, the batting order. Kappas still on the hill for Post 20. His team leads by 2-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You're watching on KBMW News Live on YouTube. Make sure you go over there, subscribe, hit the little bell so you never miss another game. Fleetwood sets up on the outside corner. The delivery. Hard hit ball down the first baseline. That's going to fall foul. Goes into the bullpen. And, you got to have the bullpens at the ballpark, but I rarely see anybody in them. Normally, what you're doing is you're trading position players. The pitch, another inside pitch. This one goes foul as well. 0-2 count to the number 9 hitter. Muslin is getting the bat off his shoulder, taking some cuts. We saw him in the batting cage before the game with his team taking cuts, and everybody looks good in the batting cage. Delivery from Kappas, breaking ball, and this is going to land in for a hit in front of Tori Ulick in center field. Base hit for the number 9 man as Tate Mart steps in, flew out to Ulick in the first. And we were talking about the juxtaposition of leadoff man as Kappas. He's going to try to take as many pitches as possible, foul some off, get the guys behind him. Seeing Mart, he said, first pitch, first swing. I'm trying to take this one yard. Green light for the leadoff man. Mart steps back into the box. Nobody out, one on. Top of the third, 2-0 lead for Post 20. Kappas, they'll stretch the delivery inside. Misses high. 1-0 count. Johnson on deck, the second baseman for LaMoure. Kappas comes set. The delivery. Another high inside fastball. 2-0 count. And this past season, Kappas was one of the better pitchers for the high school ball team. Through the summer, the pitch outside corner barely misses the strike zone. 3-0 count. We see him struggle with the delivery and the location a little bit. So he's trying to get his mojo back. The pitch to Mart. Outside corner, paints the black. 3-1 count. And if you're Mart, that's exactly where you want to be. Want to make sure that you at least see one strike at this at bat before swinging again. The 3-1 count, nobody out, one on. The delivery. Inside and high is going to walk in, puts 2 runners on base for Johnson. Johnson got on a hit by pitch his last time at the plate, so officially 0 for 0 today. I've seen a guy have 3 RBIs and no official plate appearances. It was not me, no. It's a good question, though. Nobody out, 2 on for LaMoure in the top of the third. Hawker goes to cover second base. Kappas comes set out of the stretch. Fleetfoot sets up on the outside corner. The delivery to Johnson. Breaking ball inside corner. Low for a strike. 0-1 count to the right-handed hitter. Potts on deck. Flew out to Torrey Ulick in center field in the first inning. Fleetfoot sets up on the outside corner. Shows bunt. Johnson able to get it back to the pitcher. Kappas throws to second in time. So Johnson gets on the fielder's choice, but the Muslin advances 90 feet away from scoring. And this is where you want to be if you're LaMoure with 1 down, 2 on, with Potts coming to the plate. The power-hitting shortstop. Fleetfoot goes in front of the plate and gives the signs. Rarely do we see a situation where the runner goes to second base and they don't get it. I think it's about an 80% hit rate for that runner on first that steals second to get the bag in high school ball. Kappas looks in, gets the signs from his backstop. Fleetfoot sets up on the inside corner. The delivery, ball misses away. 1-0 count, 1 down, 2 on for LaMoure in the top of the third of this Wahpeton Post 20 tournament. Good Saturday morning to you. You're listening to B92.7, KDDR in Oaks, as well as KBMW News Live on YouTube. Kappas comes set on the hill out of the stretch. The 1-0 count. The delivery, swinging and a miss, 1-1 as Potts was trying to get all those runs back. His team trails by 2 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Top of the third, Potts steps back in. The middle infielder trying to power something. Schroeder playing about a couple feet away from the wall. Pickoff move to first base. Hoffman able to glove it and get it back to his pitcher. Not in time. 1-1 count, 1 down. Gavin Schroeder in left field playing about 15 feet, 10 feet away from the left field wall, giving Potts the respect he deserves. Pitch low, 2-1 count. Landon Peel on deck, the opposing pitcher. He struck out looking to end the first inning. Fleetfoot sets up on the outside. The pitch, swing and a miss as the runner takes second. Top of the third, 2 on. Muslin at third, Johnson at second. Potts loads the count, 2-2. 1 down in the top of the third. Fleetfoot sets up on the outside corner. Heavy side from Kappas. The pitch, chopper goes fouled on the first base line into the LaMoure dugout. Count stays 2-2. And Potts, 2 runners in scoring position for the shortstop. Kappas working on the first base side of the rubber. Looks over at his runner. The pitch fouled straight back. 2-2 count. We were listening to our guy Turner Office yesterday talk about the game. He was on the call. He was talking about how sometimes the ball comes back into that net, you get a little bit of flinch. And we were kind of joking. We were saying, how hard is it to not see that ball? I will say I flinched my knee a little bit on that one because it was coming straight back into the net. The 2-2, pitch on the outside corner, chopped back up the middle. Hocker gloves down the infield grass and pulls Hoffman off the bag. So 1 runner scores to cut the lead in half. Connor Potts gets on a, we'll see what they call that one, if it's a hit or an E6. I think he got there before the throw. We're being charitable today. Muslin scores, 2-1 lead in the top of the third for Wahpeton. Runners on the corners. Johnson at third, Potts at first. The delivery to Peel. High fly ball. Goes foul, out of play on the first base side. 0-1 count, 1 down. Top of the third, 2-1 lead for Post 20. As Peel steps back in. Struck out looking his last time at the plate. Trying to make something happen here with a runner 90 feet away to tie it up. The delivery. Chopper goes back up the middle. Kappas looks the runner back to third, goes 1 with it. But if you're Potts or Peel, that's exactly what you wanted to do. Advance the runner. So Potts at second. Johnson at third. And Anthony Hansen steps in. He singled his last time up, got stranded at second base in the second inning. LaMoure We left a runner on the last 2 innings. Kappas comes set on the hill, working from the first base side. The delivery. Ball in the inside corner. Fleetly able to stay in front of it. Field ump says he didn't swing at it on the check. 1-0 count. 2 down. Top of the third. 2-1 lead for Wahpeton post 20. Hansen steps back in, the third baseman. The delivery. Fouled straight back into the net. 1-1 count. Riley Timmy at third base playing normal position. Working that hot corner. Forced out at first. Runners on third and second. Kappas the delivery. Breaking ball. Chopper goes to Timian and gets by him. Well, he's able to stop. He's able to stay in front of it, but a run still crosses home plate as Johnson able to come in from third. So Potts goes to third base now, and an RBI single for Hansen. Game's tied up 2 apiece on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 2-2 ball game in the top of the third. LaMoure has a chance to take the lead, runner 90 feet away. Colton Ness on deck for LaMoure. Delivery, ball in the dirt. 1-0 count to Garrett Hebel. Hebel steps back in. The slugging backstop. Struck out swinging his last time at the plate. The delivery. Swinging and a miss. Throw over to Hoffman, and we're going to have a hot box. Throw back to the catcher, and gets underneath the tag. Wow. Corbin Potts slides underneath the tag of Jackson Fleetfoot. So runner takes second base. Hansen at second, and a 3-2 lead for LaMoure. That throwback, so Fleetfoot threw it down to first base to Hoffman. They got a hot box for Hansen. The throw back to Fleetfoot was high. He wasn't able to get the tag to swing back around. And Potts, beautiful slide. You do a lot of sliding drills in practice, and you think to yourself, man, it's hot. I don't want to do that. But it was a nice feet-foot slide. Runner in scoring position, the delivery. Swinging and a miss. 1-2 count to the backstop. Hebel at the plate. You're listening to B92.7. KDDR, the Tornado in Oaks. And, of course, KBMW News Live on YouTube. Runner takes the lead at second, the delivery. And that'll be it. 3 straight strikes from Kappas, but not before LaMoure puts 3 runs on the board, leaves 1 on the base pass, 3-2 lead for LaMoure as we go on the bottom of the third. You're listening to B92.7, KDDR in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Summer of 2023 is here, and it is the best time to do the zoo. At Jankaba Zoo, they have all kinds of mammals, such as silly spider monkeys, otters, tigers, and bears. Stop down and see the cheetahs, Chica and Naya, the bobcat family, Jack and Clover. Jankaba Zoo is bigger and better than ever. Stop down and see what makes Jankaba Zoo one of the best zoos in the country. Jankaba Zoo open 7 days a week, 10 till 7.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
The coaches and teams of LaMoure Youth Baseball send this good luck message to the Lobo High School baseball team. Now is your time to put your years of hard work and practice to work. No matter the outcome of the next few games, your commitment to the team and the character you have shown throughout the season make us all proud to be your fans. From your coaches, fans, and teammates of LaMoure Youth Baseball, proud to be giving back to the community through gaming funds.
Welcome back. Top of the bottom of the third, 3-2 lead for LaMoure as Wahpeton Post 20 takes the batter's box. Gavin Schroeder, Jackson Fleetfoot, Jaden King. The delivery, ball in the outside corner, gets the strike zone. 0-1 count. Schroeder swung and struck out swinging in the first inning. The delivery from Peel, hard hit ball by Schroeder, third baseman, gloves it cleanly, goes 1 in time for the 5-3 putout. One down in the bottom of the third. 3-2 lead for LaMoure on your Crossing Family Insurance scoreboard. You're listening to B92.7 FM, KDDR, the Tornado in Oaks, and, of course, KBMW News Live on YouTube. Make sure you go over there, hit subscribe and the little bell so you never miss another game. At the plate, Jackson Fleetfoot, the power-hitting backstop. He walked and scored a run in the first inning. Peel, high knee kick, the delivery out of the windup, fouled back by Fleetfoot. Landon Peel's breaking ball is working excellent, masterfully early in this one. Has tricked a couple of Wahpeton hitters. The 0-1, the pitch. Hard hit ball back into the net by Fleetfoot. 0-2 count. And we were talking in the break about the throwback to the catcher, as Fleetfoot wasn't able to get the tag on Potts, sliding underneath the tag. We don't think that he even came close to putting the tag on. Fleetfoot watches inside for a ball. 1-2 count. One down, nobody on in the bottom of the third. 3-2 lead. Fleetfoot steps back in the box. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Goes down cutting as Jaden King steps up. 2 down. And Jaden King so far has been the only one to be able to tattoo a ball from Peel. Took one, what would you call it, 315 over the right field wall in the first inning. A 2-run home run to get Wahpeton on the board. Since then, a lot up and down. The delivery, ball catches the outside corner of the plate for a strike. 0-1 count. And that might have been the type of pitch that King took in the first. The pitch, ball on the inside, misses. 1-1 count. And you can tell that Peel's putting a little bit more zip on the ball as King comes in, trying to win this battle. The pitch, fouled back over the first base net. 1-2 count. 2 down in the bottom of the third. 3-2 lead for LaMoure. We've got a really good game between the runner-up in the Class B and the third-place team in Class A. The high knee kick, the delivery, breaking ball, almost catches King. The 2-2. Jaden King doesn't get out of the way of the ball very quickly either. He's one of those guys that he knows that he can put ice and a Band-Aid on it afterwards. The pitch, ball on the outside, catches him looking. So 1-2-3 inning by Peel brings up the top of the fourth. After 3 complete, LaMoure leads 3-2. You're listening to B92.7, KDDR, the Tornado in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Are you aware that 1/3 of drinking and driving related deaths in North Dakota involve minors? Did you know that alcohol related traffic crashes are a major cause of death among young people? Parents, talk to your kids. Talking about the dangers of substance use and showing disapproval of such behavior are key factors in preventing drug and alcohol use. Always remember to play your best game and always stay above the influence. From your friends at LaMoure County Public Health.
What happened at the last city council meeting? What did the county decide on that road project? And who scored the most points in the game? For answers to all the local questions you have, make sure you're receiving your local weekly newspaper. The LaMoure Chronicle, Litchfield Bulletin, or Culm Messenger has all the features you want and the local news you need. They also offer a full-service print shop. Almost anything that goes on paper, they can print it. Call LaMoure Printing at 883-5393. That's 883-5393.
Welcome back, top of the fourth. LaMoure leads 3-2. Cap is still on the hill as Colton Ness watches one go by. Top of the fourth, nobody out, nobody on. Cap is working out of the windup, the high knee kick. The delivery from the right-hander as Ness watches a ball high and inside. 1-1 count. Blaze Isaacson, the right fielder, on deck. In the hole, Max Muslin, he got that big third inning going for LaMoure. The delivery, watches an inside pitch for a strike, 1-2 count. Cap is working out of the windup, the high knee kick, the delivery on the outside corner. 12-mile-per-hour wind coming, what was that, northwest? What's the precipitation chance today? It's 72 degrees. 10% chance of precipitation today. Pitch on the outside, misses low, loads the count, 3-2. LaMoure trying to add on to their lead in the top of the fourth. They put 3 on the board in the third, getting the bats moving. The delivery from Kappas, high and inside, walks him. Blaze Isaacson coming to the dish. That is only the second walk that Kappas has given up today. So not terrible numbers through 3 innings. Isaacson steps in, shows bunt, lays it back down. Kappas fields it cleanly at the top of the mound, goes 2, and gets the lead runner. Good play by post 20, or I should say heads up play by post 20's pitcher. Again, you're in practice, it's hot, you're sweating, and we're doing bunting drills on a Tuesday night. That's no fun. But situations like this, it pays off, knowing to come off the mound, how to get it. I will say, bad bunt by Isaacson going right back to the pitcher with it. You want to send it down one of the lines. Number 9 hitter in the order comes to the plate. The pitch fouled back into the net, 0-1 count. Muslin, the left fielder, scored a run in the third, got on in a single to start that big third inning for LaMoure. They lead 3-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Runner on first, 1 down. The delivery, ball misses inside and high, 1-1 count. Tate Mart on deck, 0 for 1 today, walked in the third. Kappas comes set, out of the stretch. The knee kick, the delivery, swing and a miss. Fleetfoot throws down to Hoffman, and the first baseman able to stay in front of it, not lay a tag down as Isaacson gets back in. Blaze Isaacson hasn't had a lot of action today in right field. The most action he did was watch a ball go over his head for a home run by King. Besides that, not a lot. Swing and a miss by Muslin as he takes a seat on the bench. 4th K for Kappas. Tate Mart steps in, 2 down, the leadoff man in the order. Connor Johnson on deck. Got on a hit by pitch and a fielder's choice. Scored a run, though, in that third inning. Good base running. Mart, the right-handed hitter. The delivery from Kappas. Hard hit ball gets past Hockert at short. Rolls into left field for a base hit. Puts 2 runners on for LaMoure. Connor Johnson on at the plate. 0 for 1 today with a run scored. 2 runners on for him to try to get this LaMoure inning going. 2 down, top of the fourth, 3-2 lead for LaMoure. Kappas on the hill for post 20. The delivery, ball in the outside corner, misses the strike zone by a hair, 1-0 count. And this is normally in any high school baseball season, or I should say any pitch. Ooh, almost catches Johnson high. Gets past Fleetfoot, so runners advance a base. 2 runners in scoring position now for the second baseman. Isaacson at second, or third, Mart at second. 2-0 count, 2 down. The high knee kick, the delivery out of the stretch, swinging and a miss. 2-1 count. And I was saying this is pretty much any level of ball. 2 times through the order is when guys normally start catching up to what you're throwing. Fleetfoot sets up on the outside corner. The pitch from Kappas. High fly ball into right center field. Ulick going back on it. That's going to land for a hit. 1 runner scores. 2 runners score on the double. Johnson rounds second, comes into third, and we talked about that power alley. 372 to the corner in right center. And that rolled all the way to the wall. A triple by Johnson scores 2 runs and extends this lead 5-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard for LaMoure. Corbin Potts steps in, 1 for 2 today with an RBI and a run scored. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Fleetfoot sets up down the middle. The pitch from Kappas. Foul ball goes over the crow's nest. 0-1 count, 2 down. And that's exactly what I was talking about when we talked about the young pitchers, because it's almost like an intersection, right? The pitcher's losing energy. The hitters are gaining energy as the game goes on. The pitch swung on, and a chopper goes to Hockert at short. Goes 1 with it in time for the 6-3 putout. 1 runner left on base, but not after LaMoure puts 2 runs on the board We'll be back with bottom of the fourth, 5-2 lead for LaMoure on B92.7, KDDR, the Tornado in Oaks, and, of course, KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff at Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, community, and businesses. Thank you all for supporting the local farmers and our communities. Your sugar by nature, Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wahpeton.
As much as we all like to win, it's important to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is one of the most important aspects of any sport. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a game, think of how history will remember you. Good sports show you how to play the game. This message brought to you by Schmitty's Plumbing, Heating, and Sheet Metal Incorporated, your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service in Wahpeton. Call them at 642-6574.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on B92.7 FM, KDDR in Oaks, and, of course, KBMW News Live on YouTube. Peel still on the hill for LaMoure. The high knee kick, the delivery, ball breaks away to the right-handed hitter. Low first strike, 0-1 count. Nobody out, nobody on in the bottom of the fourth. The delivery, shelf high, 1-1 count. 5-2 lead for LaMoure as Peel continues to pitch with some energy. Chopper down the third base line, 1-2 count to the third baseman. On deck, Caden Hocker. He got on a single his last time at the plate. It was a 1-2-3 inning for Post 20 in the third, trying to correct the ship. And there's one off the front hip of Timian. So he'll take first base. That's the second hit by pitch from Peel today. So Hockert steps in, trying to get things going. Hockert 1 for 1 today. On deck, Tori Ulick got on a fielder's choice. Hoffman got on a fielder's choice as well. And we're getting a pinch runner. Skylar Blado running for Riley Timian. As Timian going to the bench, his coach, Chris Kappas, has a couple words for me as he goes. Probably saying, get some ice on that hip, because it did hit pretty thick. There's a kind of a sweet spot, right? If you're going to get hit by that pitch on that front leg, it's pretty much between the knee and the hip. Anything lower is going to hurt really bad. Anything higher, you don't want to get hit in the kidney, don't want to get hit in the back, don't want to get hit on the hip. You got that thick thigh meat. That's where you want to get the popped on. Runner on first. Pitch misses away on Hockert. 1-0 count. Nobody out, one on for Post 20. Trailing by 3, 5-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. The pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Goes back, and it's a warning track as Blada goes back to first base. Hockert, solid contact as the Wahpeton fans in attendance were getting excited for it. I think there was more excitement for that one than there was for Fleeflitz. Had one of the roller coaster trajectories. Click, 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 and then a sharp drop. One down, one runner on. Ulick steps back in the box. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. The pitch, hard hit ball down the third base line. That's going to go foul. Pitcher working in the bullpen. We'll give you that information here in a moment. The 0-1, the delivery. Ball misses away on the left-handed batter. 1-1 count. One down, one on for Post 20 in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Ulick. The 1-2. Ulick stepping back into the box. Shai Hoffman on deck. Got on a fielder's choice in the second inning. The pitch. Ball in the outside corner gets Ulick looking. Nice breaking ball by Peel. as Hoffman steps in. 2 down, runner on first. 5-2 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard for LaMoure. Peel working out of the stretch on the first base side. Catcher sets up outside. The pitch to the right-hander. Solid liner by the third baseman from Hoffman. Rolls into left field. Just over the extended glove of the third baseman. And Jack Ridnour comes on. Took one off the shoulder blade the last time at the plate. Caden Kapp is on deck. 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts for the leadoff man. Ryan Timian working in the bullpen. Might see him coming in. Pickoff move. Throw. Almost airmailed as the second baseman was there to make the grab. That was an adjustment by Peel on the fly. He wanted to throw over to second base. He realized the second baseman wasn't there covering and was able to airmail it. Just a high fly ball to the second baseman. Swinging in a foul ball by Ridnour. 0-1 count. 2 down, 2 on for post 20. Wahpeton left 2 runners on in the second. 1-2-3 inning in the third, so trying to get somebody across home plate, cut into this 5-2 lead LaMoure has been able to build over the previous 2 innings. Second baseman holding Blado on. The pitch inside misses. 1-1 count. Listen to B92.7, KDDR in Oaks and KBMW News Live on YouTube. Ball inside and low. 2-1 count. Ridnour steps back in. Pitch on the outside corner of the second baseman. Paints the black. 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Ridnour going to have to protect the plate now. Peel sets up. Out of the stretch. The delivery. Curveball breaks away. Fouled off down the first base line. Out of play. Count stays 2-2. Open stance for Ridnour. Runner takes his lead at second. Second baseman holding him on. The 2-2 count. The pitch. Ball fouled back. Ridnour battling. And Kapp is 0 for 2 today. Struck out looking, struck out swinging. He's still trying to get his first hit of the day. He's on deck. 2-2, 2 down. The delivery. Swing and a miss. So Wahpeton leaves 2 runners on in the bottom of the 4th. Top of the order coming up next for Wahpeton, but we go to the top of the 5th. It's going to be 4, 5, 6 hitters for LaMoure on B92.7, KDDR in Oaks, and KBMW News Live in YouTube.
At Titan Machinery, they are proud to serve the farmers who feed our world. Their commitment to helping customers succeed with innovative products, expert support, and a commitment to growth is rock solid. Whether in the field, shop, or office, Titan team members bring the helping hand of a neighbor and the knowledge of a global leader to every situation. During challenging times, you can rely on your local Titan Machinery team to have your back. Good luck to the post-19 players from Titan Machinery, your Case IH dealer in LaMoure.
Curb Appeal isn't just for houses that are for sale. It feels nice to pull up to a good-looking house, whether you're just getting home from work, returning from a Little League game, and just going about the business life. Give your home the once-over. And if it's time to repaint, come on down to LaMoure Hardware and pick up Valspar Medallion exterior paint with Colorfinity for one-coat color that lasts. It's a durable paint plus primer formula that's affordable and provides great coverage. Stop by LaMoure Hardware and we'll help you select a perfect medallion color for your home style.
B92.7 is KBMW FM Breckenridge Wahpeton, powered by Vision Ford. DriveWithVision.com.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you. Caden Kapp is still on the hill for post 20 after about this inning. 4, 5, 6 hitters for LaMoure. Their team leads 5-2 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Want to thank you guys listening in Oaks on KDDR, the Tornado. We'll have the next game for you as well. Next game coming up almost directly after this one. The pitch from Kappas inside, catches high corner. 0-1 count. Next game supposed to be around 12:30. It's going to be East Grand Forks and LaMoure. They'll be the home team in that one. The 0-1, the delivery. Breaking ball in the out or inside corner. Catches him looking. 0-2 count. Landon Peel, the pitcher, in a hole. The delivery. High fly ball in the center field. Ulick fades back on it, and makes the easy fly ball grab. Peel today 0 for 3. Anthony Hansen steps in. He's 2 for 2. The flip side of that coin, RBI single his last time at the plate. Riley Timian was warming up in the bullpen. Might see him this inning. But some high fly balls. A 1-2-3 inning might see Kappas getting at least one more. The delivery. Ball misses away. 1-0 count to Hansen. Hit the ball hard his last 2 times at the plate. The delivery. Breaking ball misses high. 2-0. 5-2 lead for LaMoure in the top of the 5th. One out, nobody on. Fleetwood sets up down the middle. The delivery. Misses high and inside. 3-0 count. So Kappa's going to have to come for find the strike zone here. The 3-0, the delivery. Ball down the middle of the plate for a strike. 3-1. And that's a one. I wonder if there are a lot of hitters in the order that have a green light on a 3-0 to swing away. The delivery. High fly ball down the first base side. Now we tie it up. 3-2 count. Because you imagine a 3-0, it's got to be a perfect pitch to get across the plate for a strike. They're not going to try to nibble at the corners on you. The delivery. Swing and a miss. So from 3-0 to sit down as Hansen takes a seat on the pine. Garrett Habel steps in, the catcher. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 Ks. On deck, Colton Ness 0 for 1 with a walk. Got stranded at third his last time at the plate. Fly ball into left field as Gavin Schroeder's there. So a 1-2-3 inning for post 20. So going to the top of the 5th, Wahpeton Trails 5-2. You're listening to B92.7 FM, KDDR in Oaks, and of course KBMW News Live on YouTube.
I know everyone is ready for summer, but is your car? Bring your car in for a pit stop at Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get a multi-point inspection done for those long summer rides. Oil change, new tires, brake pad, and rotor installations are all something to look into, so you can spend more time at the lake rather than stuck on the side of the road. Plus, you can get 10% off on all AC labor. Located at 101 North 11th Street in Wahpeton or online at smithmotors.com. That's smithmotors.com.
At Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing in Dwight, we're dedicated to serve America's hard-working sugar beet growers. We have Amity and Artsway aftermarket lifter wheels, along with a large inventory of parts for all makes and models of sugar beet equipment and toppers. In stock and available for pickup or shipping. Count on the experienced team at Valley Beet full-service shop for all your sugar beet equipment repairs or to respiral or replastic grab rolls. Just a quick drive west of Wahpeton or south of Fargo. There's no job too big or small for Valley Beet Service of Dwight. Give us a call at 642-1181. That's Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Wahpeton's 1-2-3 hitters coming up, trailing 5-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Caden Kappas steps in. Peel still on the hill. The high knee kick, the delivery. Ball inside corner, misses for a ball. 1-0 count. Nobody out, nobody on. Kappas 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. The delivery. This one catches him as Kappas takes first base. Home plate umpire talking to him as he's taking his base. Nothing like taking a ball off the ribs. Schroeder steps in. We were talking about the breaking ball for Peel. When it's working, it's working. And I kind of gave our producer, Big Mike, the eyes when he said, well, when it's off, it's off. It hasn't been off. Well, Kappas probably would disagree here. He would say that was a breaking ball that didn't want to break for him. Nobody out, one on. The pitch to Schroeder misses away. 1-0 count. Jackson Fleetfoot on deck. 0 for 1 today, a walk and a run scored. One 0 count. Catcher sets up on the inside corner. Pickoff move. Kappas slides in. And Caden Kappas might not be very tall, but he's long. Got long shoulders, long fingers, long arms, so he can take it maybe a couple extra steps. Fly ball in the infield as the second baseman comes behind the bag to make the grab. One down. Schroeder 0 for 3 today. Fleetwood steps in. Struck out swinging in the third inning, a victim of Peel's curveball. 7 Ks for Peel. Wahpeton's got to start getting some runs across the board, trailing by 3, 5-2 on your Crossman Family Insurance scoreboard. Peel out of the stretch. The delivery to the right-handed hitter. Kappas takes off. Throw down in time. No, goes off the glove of the the second baseman, and Kappas takes third, and the throw to the third baseman's off as Kappas comes home. Wow. So a hit by pitch, a stolen second base, a bad throw down. 2 errors gets Kappas back home. So base is empty for Jackson Fleetwood. Cuts the lead to 2, 5-3 on your Crossman Family Insurance scoreboard. And those mental errors are the thing that kind of tears the team apart. The pitch, ball misses high on Fleetwood. And what you don't want to see if you're Chris Kappas is your starting pitcher take one off the ribs and then potentially your starting catcher take one off the helmet. Fleetwood was able to duck underneath that one. The 1-0 count. The pitch, hard foul ball into the net. 1-1 count. One down, nobody on for post 20 in the bottom of the 5th. The delivery, ball misses low down the middle of the plate. 2-1 count. King steps back in. Breaking ball misses inside. So ball 4 to King. 1 runner on, 1 down. 5-3 lead for LaMoure as we have a pitching change coming up. Going to be a conversation on the hill as the curveball not working for Peel. What's funny, though, is that if a curveball is not working, you can go talk to your pitcher and say, hey, let's cut back on that and just throw fastballs. Because Wahpeton, honestly, the fastball hasn't been getting hit hard places. You have the Jaden King home run, but since then, Wahpeton's only recorded 2 hits. So something to consider as Peel's going to stay on the hill as the assistant coach goes back. Our producer, Big Mike, teaching me American Sign Language. Jaden King at the dish. The pitch. Breaking ball in the inside corner. 0-1 count. 1 down, 1 on. As Fleetwood's going to stay on the base pass with 1 out. The catcher normally substituted for a pinch runner. The delivery. Swinging and a miss by Fleetwood. 0-2 count. On deck, Riley Timian. 0 for 1 today. Got on and a hit by pitch. Peel comes set. The pitch. Hard hit ball. Third baseman goes over his glove. A John Randall hop. So, okay. They're giving a hit to Jaden King. I would agree. 2 runners on for Riley Timian. Caden Hockert on deck. 1 for 2 today. Timian grounded out to the shortstop in the first inning and got stranded at second in the 4th. The delivery. Hard hit ball over the third baseman. No, lands foul. That ball just had a little bit too much curve on it. If that one lands right on the line and rolls down that fence, I imagine Fleetwood probably could score from second in no man's land. That's honestly the best type of hit, is one that lands right behind third base and kind of rolls into that left field corner. 0-1 count to the third baseman. Peel out of the stretch, the delivery. Fly ball on the first base side in foul territory. Goes back on it and goes in and out of the glove as he leans over the fence. 0-2 count to Timian. And Peel thinks to himself, man, how many times we practice balls like that, you know? Just close the glove a little bit too soon. 2 runners on, 1 down. Bottom of the 5th, 5-3 lead for LaMoure. And Timian going to try to battle back here. 0-2 count with 1 down. 70 degrees and cloudy skies at John Randall Field. Nice day for a ball game on a Saturday morning. Peel on the hill, looking back at his runner at second, comes set the delivery. Hard hit ball goes to the second baseman and I guess dropped as Timian gets on. We had the pole in the way there. 8, got it. 8 up the first baseman, ricochets off the shoulder to second. And again, bases loaded now for Caden Hockert. Timian gets his first hit of the day. The pitch to Hockert, outside corner, misses away. 1-0 count. Tori Ulick on deck 0 for 2 today. Got on a fielder's choice and a strikeout. Peel out of the windup. The pitch, ball inside. Nowhere to put him. 2-0 count. We'll see if the LaMoure pitcher can get himself out of this pinch. His team leads by 2, 5-3 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Already back out of the windup. The high knee kick, the delivery, swing and a miss by Hockert. 2-1 count to the shortstop. The delivery, swing and a miss. Nice drop ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Bottom of the 5th. The pitch to Hockert. And gets him looking. Caden Hockert knew he should have swung at that one. 8th K for Peel today. As Tori Ulick steps in, 2 down, bases loaded. Wahpeton trails by 2, 5-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. This is the spot that you want to be in as a super senior. Left-handed batter as that breeze comes in. Open stance, the pitch. Hard hit ball back to the pitcher, and Peel flips it over to first for the out. Well, he gets out of a tough jam there. Ulick grounds back to the pitcher, leaves bases loaded. You're listening to B92.7 FM, KDDR in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube. 5-3 LaMoure lead as we go into the top of the 6th.
Curb Appeal isn't just for houses that are for sale. It feels nice to pull up to a good-looking house, whether you're just getting home from work, returning from a Little League game, and just going about the business of life. Give your home the once-over. And if it's time to repaint, come on down to LaMoure Hardware and pick up Valspar Medallion exterior paint with Colorfinity for one-coat color that lasts. It's a durable paint plus primer formula that's affordable and provides great coverage. Stop by LaMoure Hardware and we'll help you select a perfect medallion color for your home style.
The staff at the LaMoure Drugstore wish good luck to the Lobos in this tournament. When someone on your home team is sick, the LaMoure Drugstore is there to help with prescription and over-the-counter medicines and expert advice. And a reminder to take care for the upcoming summer ouchies. Stock up on sunscreen, bug bite lotions, Band-Aids, and other first aid items. At the store where customers come first, the LaMoure Drugstore in the Bank North Mall.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on B92.7 FM, KDDR in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube. Well, new pitcher for Post 20, Riley Timian, steps in on the hill. His team trails 5-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Up to bat this inning. Not a bad time to bring on a new pitcher as Colton Ness, Blaze Isaacson, and Max Muslin come on, the 7, 8, 9. Ness 0 for 2, Isaacson 0 for 2, and Muslin 1 for 2. So 1 for 6 combined between the bottom third of the order. So Riley Timian not exactly facing world beaters. However, Isaacson scored in the fourth and Muslin scored in the third. So these guys have been getting on base. The high knee kick from the right-handed batter down the middle of the plate. Bounces in front of the plate, correction. 1-0 count. Nobody out, nobody on in the top of the sixth. Timmy, the right-handed pitcher, the pitch catches the inside corner. 1-1. Timian has a completely different type of delivery, a little bit more sidearm, three-quarter release versus Kappas, who's very much overhand. The pitch, half swing, goes to Hoffman at first base. He flips it over to Timian for the 3-1 putout. So Colton Ness takes a seat on the bench as Blaze Isaacson steps in, over 2 with a run scored in the fourth. 1 down in the top of the sixth, 5-3 lead for LaMoure. Timian out of the windup. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. The high knee kick. The delivery, outside corner. Fleeflet. That's the difference between a great painter and a great artist, is being able to frame. As Timian paints, Fleeflet frames. The delivery, swinging and a miss. Nice breaking ball by Timian, the right-handed hitter, as Isaacson chases in. This is the game between two guys who really like to throw the dirty balls here. The 0-2 count to the right fielder. Down the middle of the plate, ball, 1-2 count. As fans continue to hang out. Overcast skies, nice Saturday morning baseball. Fleeflet sets up high and inside. The pitch misses away. 2-2 count. Don't want to let Isaacson off the hook here. The windup, the pitch. Fleeflet tries to frame again, not quite there. Full count now to the number 8 hitter. The 3-2. Chopper goes to Hockert at third, goes one with it in time. A 5-3 putout. Good arm on Caden Hockert coming to his glove side, making the grab and getting over to first. Hockert moved over to third when Timian went to the hill. Kappas at shortstop. So we mentioned Hockert in our pregame show, talking about how his ability to play multiple positions. The pitch, high and away for a strike. 0-1 count to Musland. On deck is Tate Mart, the leadoff man. 1 for 3 today with a run scored, or 1 for 2 today with a run scored. The delivery, breaking ball inside, drops off the table. 0-2 count. That inside curveball that doesn't have a ton of break but has a lot of drop, that's really what you'd love to see. Another breaking ball, and Fleeflet tries to set it up for him. Not quite there. Misses the inside strike by an inch. 1-2 count. Riddenhauer and Kappas, they both thought that was third strike. They were moving back to the dugout. Fleeflet sets up on the outside corner. The pitch, another chopper to the third baseman. Hot corner to Hockert. He sends it to first. Airmails it over Hoffman. So Muslin takes second base on the E5, and that's what I get for singing the praises of Hockert at third. He had a really good play off the infield grass, caught it on the hop, sent it to first, just recalibrate. It's the longest throw on the field, that third to first. However, had the power, just didn't have the trajectory. Tate Mart steps in. The delivery, high fly ball. Toriulik drifts underneath it for the third out of the inning. So 1 runner left on base. LaMoure leads 5-3. We'll be back with the bottom of the sixth in a moment on B92.7, KDDR, The Tornado in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Want a bigger home, or is it time to downsize? Now is the time to own your dream home. What's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency, serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas with 5 available agents that are ready to work for you. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700 and make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday morning around 9 a.m.
When you think of a local crop and farm insurance agency, call Bayer Insurance. They are your local ag agency. Their farm policies cover all aspects of your farm operation and offer the most all-risk coverage available at a very competitive price. Bayer Insurance Agency knows crop hail insurance. Let Bayer Insurance Agency review your coverage, and together they can properly cover your 2023 crops. Call Bayer Insurance Agency today at 642-0955. Our plans are based on yours.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on B92.7, KDDR, the Tornado in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube. High fly ball from Hoffman down the first base line. Right fielder going, looking for it, and lands in front of the fence in foul territory. 0-1 count to Josiah Hoffman. Landon Peel still on the hill for LaMoure. His team leads 5-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. He's been wheeling and dealing. 8 Ks on the day for Peel. The high knee kick, the delivery from the right-hander. Another foul ball. This one gets over hits the net. 0-2 count. Seven Ks for Peel. The pitch, outside corner, misses away. 1-2 count, nobody out, nobody on in the bottom of the sixth. 5-3 lead for LaMoure. Wahpeton trying to pin some runs here. The delivery, inside and high. 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Peel the high knee kick, the pitch, hard hit ball. Shortstop gloves it on the bounce, goes one with it in time for the 6-3 put out. Good defense by Corbin Potts, the shortstop. Rittenhauer steps in, over 1 inning, struck out swinging in the 4th. Took one off the shoulder blade in the 2nd. Caden Kappas on deck. He's over 2 today with a hit by pitch. Scored a run on 2 errors by LaMoure. And Rittenhauer, he might have taken another one off the bottom of the barrel of the bat on the bunt. So corner's going to play in, middle infield playing back as Rittenhauer comes back in. 0-1 count to the second baseman. The delivery, breaking ball in the inside corner, comes in for a strike. 0-2 count. And it's hard to practice seeing a curveball as good as Peel's. The delivery, hard hit ball. Well, that'll do it as it goes over the third baseman's head for a single. Rittenhauer, the first base runner in the 6th inning for Wahpeton. And I was just mentioning it's kind of hard to emulate some of those curveballs that you see at this level. But I think 3 times through the order will do it. You don't have to emulate it in batting cages. You've seen it now. Kappa steps in. 0-2 with a run scored today. Runner on first. The pitch. Ball misses inside and high. 1-0 count. Kappas took one off those bottom 3 ribs. As not exactly a pleasant experience. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count to the shortstop. Rittenhauer takes his lead at first. Gavin Schroeder on deck. The number 2 man in the order, 0 for 3 today with a fly out. A strikeout and a ground out. The pitch. Hard hit ball goes into center field for a base knock. As Rittenhauer scampers back to second base. A hard single for Kappas puts 2 runners on for Schroeder. Jackson Fleetfoot on deck. Fleetfoot 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the 3rd, walked twice, scored a run in the 1st. Schroeder steps in, 0 for 3 today. Peel the delivery, fastball misses high. 1-0 count. And Landon Peel, who's pitched a relatively, well, I wouldn't say relatively, a very good 5 innings. Timeout taken by Schroeder. No. Oh, inside pitch on Schroeder. As the left fielder hit the dirt. I think he was calling for a timeout there, trying to break up the rhythm of Peel. The 2-0, the pitch. Another ball inside and high. 3-0 count. Gavin Schroeder getting dusted off the plate a little bit. The pitch. Down the middle plate for a strike. 3-1 count. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. 5-3 lead for LaMoure in this first game of the Saturday tournament. Ball in the inside corner. High and inside for a strike. Counts 3-2 count. Schroeder was already dipping his bat going to first base. Pulled back in the batter's box. That's sometimes the worst feeling. You feel like you know your strike zone, and the umpire says, I don't think so. Swing and a miss by Schroeder. Goes down cutting. 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. Wahpeton trailing by 2 runs. Fleetfoot steps in, and if there's ever a hitter in this order that could do some damage, it's these 2 guys, the 3 and 4 guys, Fleetfoot and King. Batting 3 and 4. The power spots in the order. Riley Timian as well. You like to have guys that can hit for power, and hitting for average is nice. Those top 2 guys and the number 9 hitter, most of your average hitters. Your power hitters 3, 4, 5, and Fleetfoot brings a little bit of both. Hard hit ball to the third baseman and goes over, drops the ball when walking to third. So you got to call that an error on the third base. I have never seen that before, as the third baseman fielded it cleanly, was going to run to third to make the third out of the inning. As he was running, I guess the glove hit his thigh, hit his knee, and kicked it out of his glove. Anthony Hansen, not top 10 play. 2 down, bases loaded. Pitch low for a ball, 1-0 count. So Rittenhauer at third, Kappas at first. Pitch on the outside corner to King, goes for a strike, 1-1. Fleetfoot at third, as Brewer running for Fleetfoot. And that's why it's important to run out every hit. Curveball goes off the glove of Peel. In no man's territory, flips it to first for the third out. So Wahpeton leaves 3 runners on base again. And Landon Peel, pretty athletic move there to get himself out of the tough spot. Going into the top of the 7th, LaMoure leads 5-3. You're listening to B92.7, KDDR in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
As much as we all like to win, it's important to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is one of the most important aspects of any sport. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a game, think of how history will remember you. Good sports show you how to play the game. This message brought to you by Schmitty's Plumbing, Heating, and Sheet Metal Incorporated, your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service in Wahpeton. Call them at 642-6574.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on B92.7, KDDR in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube. Make sure you go to YouTube, hit subscribe, and the little bell so you never miss another game. We're going to have LaMoure fans covered as East Grand Forks and LaMoure, they play in the game after this one. You can watch that game on KBMW News Live as well. 73 degrees and partly cloudy skies as we go into the final frame. LaMoure leads 5-3 in the top of the 7th. Timian on the hill. Behind the plate, Jackson Fleetfoot at first, Hoffman, second Rittenhauer, short Kappas, and third Hockert. Curveball in the inside corner misses. 0-1 count, or 1-0 count as Connor Johnson steps in. 1 for 2 today. The pitch on the outside corner does go for a strike. 1-1. Johnson got on a hit by pitch, a fielder's choice, and scored a run, and then had a 2 RBI triple in the 4th inning. The knee kick, the delivery out of the windup, high fly ball as Rittenhauer goes behind the base and makes the grab. Shallow right field as Corbin Potts steps in. 1 for 3 today, a fly out, a ground out, and had a RBI single in the 3rd inning. Landon Peel on deck, 0 for 3. Timian, the delivery. Check swing. Did he go? He did. 0-1 count. Potts has been able to put the ball in play, just hard at positions. Ball in the outside corner misses. Timian trying to get that breaking ball working. And it's funny, when the other pitcher is using breaking balls on your guys, you want to use it on their guys. Pitch on the outside corner, framed by Fleetfoot for a strike. 1-2 count, nobody on, 1 down in the top of the 7th. Potts steps back in the box. The knee kick from Timian. Delivery. Whoa. Nice looping breaking ball. This one barely misses the inside corner. 2-2 count. Breaking balls are working good for the right-hander as that breeze is coming in from center to right field. The delivery. Hard hit ball. Caden Kappas can't make a glove on it as he jumps for it. Ulick in center field makes the grab and puts it back in the infield. A single by Potts. First base runner to the top of the 7th for LaMoure. Peel comes to the plate 0 for 3 today with a strikeout, a ground out, and a fly out. Anthony Hansen on deck. 2 for 3 today with an RBI single. Struck out swinging his last time at the plate in the 5th. Timian comes set on the hill. The knee kick, the delivery. Hard hit ball. Tori Ulick goes back on it. And can of corn for the center fielder. Two down, 1 runner on in the top of the 7th. LaMoure leads 5-3. As there's another pitcher in the bullpen for Wahpeton. Gunnar Field just pinch running for Potts. Timian comes set on the hill. The delivery. Ball down the middle of the plate for a strike. 0-1 count. 2 down, 1 runner on in the top of the 7th. LaMoure leads 5-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Braxton Polly warming up in the bullpen. The pitch. High fly ball. Hoffman goes back on it and makes a grab. So a fly ball in foul territory leaves 1 runner left on base as we go into the bottom of the 7th. Wahpeton trails 5-3. We'll be back with more on B92.7, KDDR The Tornado, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
The coaches and teams of LaMoure Youth Baseball send this good luck message to the Lobo High School baseball team. Now is your time to put your years of hard work and practice to work. No matter the outcome of the next few games, your commitment to the team and the character you have shown throughout the season make us all proud to be your fans. From your coaches, fans, and teammates of LaMoure Youth Baseball, proud to be giving back to the community through gaming funds.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on B92.7, KDDR, The Tornado in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube. As Landon Peel still on the hill for LaMoure as he gets his last warm-up throws in. And I got to admire a pitcher who's gone 6 complete, and you sandbag it in that final inning. I had a teammate one time, a third baseman, who was always trying to play head games with the other team. He would be like, don't throw your hardest in the warm-ups. And I'm like, I'm trying to warm up. Like, these warm-ups are not to confuse people. These warm-ups are to see if I can throw some fastballs. Timian steps in. The pitch way outside. 1-0 count on the right-handed hitter. The pitcher-on-pitcher duel as Timian steps back in. His team trails by 2 runs, 5-3 in the bottom of the 7th. The delivery. And he's going to take one off the hip. Another hit-by-pitch for Timian. So he goes 1 for 2 today with 2 hit-by pitches. Hockert represents the tying run coming to the plate. 1 for 3 today as the coach for LaMoure comes out to talk to his pitcher. And there might be a pitching change. There appears to be, as gloves are being swapped coming in and out of the dugout, so we'll take a quick break and come back with that pitch and change for you next on B92.7, KDDR, the Tornado on Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
LaMoure and Sons in Wahpeton provides their customers with sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic plumbing. LaMoure and Sons are licensed, bonded, and certified. Give them a call at 642-8689 or 640-7662. LaMoure and Sons, serving the area in sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic pumping. Give them a call at 642-8689.
Join a winning team at Cargill Wahpeton. Starting pay of $24.90 an hour plus $3,000 sign-on bonus. Cargill Wahpeton now hiring for operations technicians. Comprehensive benefits package and immediate PTO accrual. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. Cargill is an equal opportunity employer. If you'd like to advertise a job opening on the KBMW Radio Employment Connection, reserve a spot by contacting us at 701-642-8747 or email studio@kbmwnews.com.
The delivery, ball misses inside. 1-0 count to Caden Hockert. Hockert, the number 6 hitter in the lineup. Timian on base on a hit by pitch. Tate Mart, the pitcher now for LaMoure. His team leads by 2. Pitch on the inside corner, misses high inside. 2-0 count. And Peel, he finishes the day 9 Ks, 6 innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 2 earned runs. Right now, the winner, the pitcher of record, pitch on the inside corner for a strike. 2-1 as Hocker was bailing out of the box. Tori Ulick on deck, 0 for 3 today, a fielder's choice, a strikeout, and a ground out. Hocker swings and pops a high one up. Foul territory, goes out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, 1 on. As Hocker represents the tying run. Tori Ulick, the go-ahead run on deck, potentially. Mart working on the first base side of the rubber. The delivery out of the stretch. Pitch misses the inside. 3-1 count, or 3-2 count. Catcher going to set him down the middle of the plate. Hocker, the 3-2. The delivery. Fly ball into center field. Center fielder drifts underneath it. And the right fielder calls him off and makes the grab. So a little bit of action in right field for the outfield. Wobbling down to their final 2 outs. And Timian stayed at first base. You look at left-handed hitter. The breeze still coming in strong from center right field. So breeze to the power alley. See if Ulick can tattoo one here. The pitch. Chopper to the third baseman. Hansen goes back on it. Shortstop makes a stop. A infield hit for Tori Ulick. Puts 2 runners on. Hoffman on deck. Ulick represents the tying run. 1 for 4 today with a single. He's trying to cross home plate for the first time. Josiah Hoffman steps in. 1 for 3 today, a fielder's choice, a ground out, and a single in the 4th inning. The pitch misses high. 1-0 count. Tate Mart, he's trying to close this game for LaMoure. His team leads 5-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Get LaMoure their first win of the season. Pitch high and away. Ball 2. So LaMoure, they got done with their Class B state tournament. Runner-up finish to Thompson in Class B state baseball last Saturday. The pitch crosses the plate for a strike. 2-1. They took a week off, let the bodies rest a little bit, give these guys a semblance of a summer, and now back to the playing ball. The pitch, high fly ball into left field. That ball traveling, and goes off the glove of the left fielder. Fielded at the warning track, and Timian comes into home. Hustle, bustle, rumble. The third baseman crosses home plate. And the left fielder got to get some Elmer's glue in there as it hit inside the glove and fell out. So an E7 by the left fielder puts 2 runners on. Ulick at second, Hoffman at first, and that's why it's so important to run out the hits. Rittenhauer comes in 2 today with a hit by pitch. The pitch outside corner, catches the strike zone, 0-1. So it's a 1-run game. The tying run at first, or tying run at second, go-ahead run at first base. The number 9 hitter at the plate. The pitch, breaking ball, misses inside, 1-1 count. And Hoffman, he's got the power. I think if the breeze was going the other way, we might have had a walk-off there. Not quite, hitting it into the wind. The pitch, high fly ball. As the catcher flips his mask off, goes foul, hits the top of the press box roof. The 1-2 count, 1 down. As Wahpeton pinned 1 run in this inning, trying to add at least 1 more to force extra. Rittenhauer steps back in. Pitcher's count. The 1-2, 2 on, 1 down. The delivery, high fly ball. Right field side as the right fielder charges in on it and makes the grab. Runners stay on their bases. Wahpeton down to their final out as the leadoff man, Caden Kappas, steps in. Kappas 1 for 3, scored a run and was hit by a pitch on that ribs. He now could play hero ball. He was the starting pitcher for Wahpeton. Right now would be chalked with his first loss of the summer ball season. But a swing of the bat here could give his teammate Timmy the win. The swing, or the pitch, gets away from the catcher, and the runners advance at base. Tying run at third, winning run at first or at second base, and Kappa is going to step back in with a hitter's count. 1-0, 2 down, bottom of the 7th, 5-4 lead for LaMoure in this Wahpeton Post 20 tournament. You're listening to B92.7, KDDR in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube. The high knee kick out of the stretch, the delivery. Ball misses low and away, 2-0 count. Not a bad place to miss, especially with first base being open. Gavin Schroeder on deck, 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts. And they're going to intentionally walk Kappas. Well, look at that. Great minds think alike as the force out to any base. Now, you would think that that would be a recipe for success, but we saw earlier Hansen had a ground ball hit to him, went off his or into his glove and off his thigh as he tried to walk into third base. 2 down, bases loaded for Gavin Schroeder. He can play hero ball, tying run at third. The delivery, ball misses high, 1-0 count. What you can't do here if you're a pitcher is get that conga line going and walking. The palms start getting a little bit of sweaty for Mart. The high knee kick, the pitch, high fly ball. Center fielder goes back on it, and makes a Canacoran catch. So Wahpeton leaves bases loaded for the 3rd consecutive inning. 9 runners left on base in the 5th, 6th, and 7th combined. 5-4 win for LaMoure to start their American Legion season. We'll come back with your post game. You're listening to B92.7, KDDR in Oaks, and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff at Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, community, and businesses. Thank you all for supporting the local farmers and our communities. Your sugar by nature, Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wahpeton.
As much as we all like to win, it's important to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is one of the most important aspects of any sport. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a game, think of how history will remember you. Good sports show you how to play the game. This message brought to you by Schmitty's Plumbing, Heating, and Sheet Metal Incorporated, your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service in Wahpeton. Call them at 642-6574.
I know everyone is ready for summer, but is your car? Bring your car in for a pit stop at Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get a multi-point inspection done for those long summer rides. Oil change, new tires, brake pad, and rotor installations are all something to look into, so you can spend more time at the lake rather than stuck on the side of the road. Plus, you can get 10% off on all AC labor. Located at 101 North 11th Street in Wahpeton, or online at smithmotors.com. That's smithmotors.com.
At Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing in Dwight, we're dedicated to serve America's hard-working sugar beet growers. We have Amity and Artsway aftermarket lifter wheels, along with a large inventory of parts for all makes and models of sugar beet equipment and toppers. In stock and available for pickup or shipping. Count on the experienced team at Valley Beet full-service shop for all your sugar beet equipment repairs or to respiral or replastic grab rolls. Just a quick drive west of Wahpeton or south of Fargo. There's no job too big or small for Valley Beet Service of Dwight. Give us a call at 642-1181. That's Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Want a bigger home, or is it time to downsize? Now is the time to own your dream home. What's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency, serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas with 5 available agents that are ready to work for you. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700 and make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday morning around 9 a.m.
When you think of a local crop and farm insurance agency, call Bayer Insurance. They are your local ag agency. Their farm policies cover all aspects of your farm operation and offer the most all-risk coverage available at a very competitive price. Bayer Insurance Agency knows crop hail insurance. Let Bayer Insurance Agency review your coverage, and together they can properly cover your 2023 crops. Call Bayer Insurance Agency today at 642-0955. Our plans are based on yours.
The staff at the LaMoure drugstore wish good luck to the Lobos in this tournament. When someone on your home team is sick, the LaMoure drugstore is there to help with prescription and over-the-counter medicines and expert advice. And a reminder to take care for the upcoming summer ouchies. Stock up on sunscreen, bug bite lotions, Band-Aids, and other first aid items at the store where customers come first, the LaMoure drugstore in the Bank North Mall.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you, and not a bad way to start our Saturday morning. And LaMoure gets the 5-4 win as Wahpeton leaves bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th. Well, let's go through your stats. We'll start with the visiting LaMoure team. Tate Mart, he gets the save today, 1 for 3 with a run scored at the plate. Connor Johnson, 1 for 3 with an RBI or 2 RBIs and a run scored. Also had a triple. Corbin Potts, 2 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. Landon Pyle, 0 for 4. Anthony Hansen, 2 for 4. Garrett Habel, 0 for 3. Colton Ness, 0 for 2. Blaze Isaacson, 0 for 2 with a run scored. And Max Muslin, 1 for 3 with a run scored. For the Wahpeton Post 20 guys, Caden Kappas, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Gavin Schroeder, 0 for 4. Jackson Fleetfoot, 0 for 2 with a run scored. Jaden King, 2 for 4. A home run, and 2 RBIs. Riley Timian, 1 for 2. Caden Hockert, 1 for 4. Tori Ulick, 1 for 4. Josiah Hoffman, 1 for 4. And Jack Rittenhauer, 1 for 4. So majority of the Wahpeton baseball team gets a hit today, but they fall by a run, not able to score in the bottom of the 7th. Tying run was 90 feet away for Wahpeton as they had bases loaded, and a final flyout by Gavin Schroeder to the center fielder ends the game. So we'll take a quick break for you guys and come back in about 35-40 minutes here for first pitch between East Grand Forks and LaMoure. That game was scheduled for 12:30. The first game ran a little quick. And, you know, anytime a tournament is ahead of schedule, you can't complain. So East Grand Forks and LaMoure, that game will be at 12:30 on KDDR, the Tornado. For the Wahpeton fans at home, the next time that Post 20 plays will be around 3:30. That game will be right here on B92.7 and streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube as well. For the LaMoure fans at home, don't worry, we have you covered on the stream. If you would like to watch that game, the East Grand Forks and LaMoure game coming up, that game will be on KBMW News Live as well. For everybody on the I3G Sports Network, I want to thank you guys for joining us one more time from Wahpeton. Post 24, LaMoure wins 5-4 against Post 20. We'll be back on KDDR in about 35 minutes for East Grand Forks and LaMoure. Have a great rest of your weekend.
This Wahpeton Post 20 baseball tournament game was brought to you by Bell Bank, Belmore & Sons, Cargill, Carlson Valley Insurance, Chahinkapa Zoo, Heitkamp Construction, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, Schmitty's Plumbing and Heating, Smith Motors, Valley Beach Service and Manufacturing, Action Realty, Buyer Insurance Agency, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Vision Ford. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. Thanks for listening.
B92.7.
The only station I listen to.
Sometimes I sing along.